Hi, I'm Mark Micali. I'm Vice President Government Affairs of the Nonprofit Alliance, and this is our monthly legislative summary. Again, this month, postal policy has been front and center, with the Nonprofit Alliance working hard against what could be a 6 to 8.5% increase in postal rates, depending on the class of mail. In that regard, I've been involved in 2 postal town hall meetings, the first sponsored by the Nonprofit Alliance, the second by the Association of Fundraising Professionals. The bottom line of these town hall meetings has been to encourage people in our sector to contact their member of Congress and ask their member of Congress to contact the Postal Board of Governors to say these potential postal rate increases are excessive and would be harmful to the nonprofit community. Before going further, let me thank those of you who have already gone to our website and submitted a letter. We have a template letter, it's very easy, or you can personalize it. And for those of you who have already done this, I want to say thank you. And for those of you who have yet to, I want to encourage you to go to our website. Simply go to Policy Priorities, and the very first item is Postal Policy, and it's very easy to send in a letter to your member of Congress. And again, if you can personalize it, all the better. I think the efforts we've made in this front have already been paying some dividends, because just last week, Postmaster General DeJoy mentioned he's heard a lot from members of Congress in terms of concern about postal rate increases, and that he potentially may delay the rate increase and may even reduce the size of the increase. So it's very important to contact your member of Congress on this issue, because a postal rate increase of this size could be very hazardous to our sector. I'll also quickly give you a summary of some of our other core legislative issues. Some good news on the national privacy front. Congresswoman Susan DelBene of Washington State introduced a very good privacy bill. It includes many of the core issues we believe are important to a successful bill: a clear federal preemption of state laws, no private right of action, and any litigation relative to a national privacy law would go to federal court rather than state courts, and thus you'd have a more uniform outcome of any decisions. Additionally, we continue the fight on the universal charitable deduction front. We're up to 8 co-sponsors of the Senate bill. Again, Senator James Lankford, Republican, Oklahoma, and Chris Coons, Democrat of Delaware, are the lead sponsors of this bill, and they've been joined by 6 other colleagues, and we think we're going to have a couple of more added later this month. So that effort is going. We're trying to increase the current universal deduction from $600 for a married couple and $300 for a single filer to a larger number, which would be very helpful. And finally, let me close with just a quick update on our efforts to expand the IRA charitable rollover. It's anticipated that the House will move on its bill to expand the IRA charitable rollover later this month, and we're working hard in the Senate to take up this measure. We think we can increase the size of charitable rollovers, which I think would be very positive, and perhaps even lower the age of eligibility from 70.5 to 65. So let me end there, and we look forward to working on your behalf at the Nonprofit Alliance.